Hello everyone, I am dining al desco today. I don't know if that is a familiar term for you, but it is where you are at work and you don't have time to leave work, so you eat your lunch at your desk. Yes, it is called al desco. And I thought we've got a side salad to serve today with our spinach and feta cakes. So I am going to walk you through how to make some really easy, simple and hopefully delicious spinach and feta cakes. So this morning on my shop, I bought 2 packets of chopped leaf spinach. So they were only $1.70 per packet. So not even that, I think it was $1.50. So $3 for a huge mass of frozen spinach. Now what I did, I opened up the boxes, I tipped out the contents into a bowl, and I have just had them thawing on my kitchen bench top all morning. What I did when they were thawed and I could see all the liquid that had come into the bowl, I got them over the sink and I started to squeeze out, removing all the excess liquid. So hello to everyone joining us. I'm making for lunch today some beautiful little spinach and feta cakes. So my 2 boxes of spinach, thawed, and I've just squeezed them out to remove excess liquid. Now my other 3 ingredients, I have got just probably a little over ½ a cup of marinated feta. Okay, so that's going in, my marinated feta. And I'll just show you too, the little tub, that's what it come out of, my little Australian tub of marinated feta. I never throw out, see the oil in the base? That is really flavorful oil. So I always use that and I sprinkle it over my salads or pizzas or pastas. So, marinated feta, it's usually marinated with any number of, seasonings and fresh herbs, etc. So keep your leftover oil too, because it's a perfect drizzle for pizza, pasta and salads. So I've got my spinach and I've got my marinated feta, approximately a half to maybe 3/4 of a cup of feta. To that, I'm going to add approximately a 1/4 cup of beautiful shaved Parmesan cheese. Now, why do we like Parmesan cheese in anything? It adds flavor, lots and lots of flavor. So you'll notice too, my brand today is Community Code. Now at IGA, and I have mentioned this before, when you are next there are over 250 products in store now that are branded or labeled Community Code. Every single time you buy one of those products, a portion of the profits is reinvested back into your local community. So when you're next just buying water or butter or oil or bacon or cheese, everyday items, look for Community Code, because you're building stronger communities every time you purchase it as well. Plus, just a really good product. So I've got my spinach thawed, squeezed out into the bowl. Then I've got my feta and my Parmesan cheese. The 4th ingredient, I have just whisked, I broke 4 eggs and whisked them in a bowl. Okay, so I'm pouring in my eggs. My eggs are going to be the ingredient that helps bind these beautiful little cakes. Now, just because I have this mega big bunch of shallots that I also bought on sale for $2, it is a 5th ingredient, yes, but if you are like me and you have a big bunch of shallots or onions, then add them too, because why do we add onions to things? Flavor. Onions, any member of the scallion family, onions, shallots, chives, all add flavor. Now what I'm going to do, I'm going to season today with cracked pepper. Lots and lots of lovely cracked pepper. Now again, my cracked pepper Community Code. Remember, I just said every time you buy a Community Code product, you reinvest a portion of the profits back into your local community. I also have Community Code salt, but I'm not going to use it today because I just think the salt from the Parmesan will probably be enough in these little cakes. I might just season lightly at the end after I've baked them. So, okay, everyone just joining me, and hello to everyone. Hello, Josie, how are you? Hello, Janelle Craig from Wagga Wagga. I'm going to get there one day, Janelle. Sunta, all the way from Sydney. Hello, love. How are you? Annie Bales, nice to see you. Haven't seen you for a little while. Julie Malloy, hi, Kim. It's Julie from the GC. Love the GC. Coming to you from the SC, Julie. Jen Johnson from North Brisbane, nearly a neighbour. Jan. Charlene Connors, well, hello to you. Anna Pugh, hello to you, darling. Roz Towie, all the way from Harvey Bay, isn't that lovely? Carol Weir, hello, beautiful Carol from Morayfield. So here you go, folks. I'm going to just mix all of this together. So yes, the ingredients, my 2 packets of spinach that I have bought this morning and thawed and wrung dried excess liquid. Into the bowl, I added to that probably about 2/3 a cup of beautiful marinated feta without the oil, then a half a cup or 1/4 of a cup of parmesan. I didn't actually measure the parmesan, so I grabbed a handful, probably, a half a cup, close to a half a cup, and then 4 beaten eggs. So you can see that has all been stirred until well combined. So that looks great. Now, I just had a big bunch of shallots, so I used a shallot too, just simply because I had it and I believe it will add lovely flavour. So I have now got my muffin cups. So into my muffin cups, I'm going to spoon this mixture. So that's what your mixture looks like, beautiful people. So they're going to be really green, aren't they? And, you know, I'm talking like this because I have actually never made this recipe before. We are all making this recipe together for the first time. It's a recipe, we're trialing recipes every single day for a new title due later this year called 4 Ingredients Vegetarian. So if there are any vegetarians in your life, or if you're like me and tend to sort of probably eat quite a lot of vegetarian meals anyway, you're going to love the recipes that we are making in this book. We're actually doing would you believe, a 4-ingredient carrot cake later today. So that's going to be interesting if that one works out as well. But here you go. So it's nice. I'm doing this without having trialed it in front of you all, because after 11 years of writing cookbooks and cooking every single day, thousands and thousands of recipes, you kind of know in the pit of your gut if it's going to work, and these are going to work. These are going to be really nice. Just is going to be interesting to see what the flavour will be. But I think with the parmesan, the feta, the onion and the pepper, the flavour is going to be really lovely. So now I have preheated my oven to 180 degrees, and I plan to cook these little babies. So far I've got 9. I'm going to cook these for around about 25 to 30 minutes. So, and then as with all quiches, when you are finished baking them, bring them out and just let them cool down on top of your oven for around about, 5 to 10 minutes before you start slicing into them. So here we go. Now what I'm going to do as well, so this is made 9 lovely, and my muffin cups are full. So you can see the mixture is really kind of sitting up high. But what I might just do as well is just add a little sprinkle of Parmesan cheese to each of them too, just for look and flavour when we bring them out of the oven. Because that cheese will go nice and golden brown, won't it? It'll be lovely. So here we go. That's that. Perhaps just a tiny little crack of pepper. And into the oven, they are ready to go. Now, with all the lives that I do, what I will do is when they come out of the oven, I will take a little picky of them and post them to the top of this feed. Oh, now speaking of this feed too, remember, it is the month of love. So get into our competition that we currently have running over at our website, 4ingredients.com.au, to win signed copies of a little book I wrote called Foreplay. Yes, a funny play on words, but let me tell you, beautiful people, it is the cheapest antidepressant on the market. You will love it. It will make you laugh. So, and it's just in time to help you bake some sweets for your sweets this Valentine's Day. But not just sweets, it's got breakfast, lunches, dinners, desserts, everything as well. So enter the competition. We're giving away signed copies of them just in time for Valentine's this year. So here are my little uncooked spinach and feta cakes, just topped with a little bit of Parmesan cheese and seasoned with a little bit of cracked pepper. As I said before, I have preheated my oven to 180 degrees and I'm going to pop them in my oven and bake them for around about 25 minutes. So stay tuned. I will post a little picky at the end of this to let you know what they look like. I'll post it whole and I'll post it sliced as well to give you a good indication and also let you know what I think of the flavor. But my gut feel is that they are going to be delicious. So just how we like things in the 4 ingredients kitchen. We like them quick, easy, and delicious. Joanne Couples, hello from Thailand. Oh my gosh, Joe, you have a Mai Tai for all of us sitting back here dining al desco today in Australia. Melinda Hughes from New Delhi. Oh my gosh, we've got an international audience today. Isn't it wonderful? Brian Carmichael from Air. Oh gosh, Brian, I hope you're not getting as much water as Townsville and the like that way. Karen Pilecki, hello, darling. We'll make them this week. We'll just look out for my comments, Karen, to see if the quantities that I've got are good. Karen Goodwin, hello to you. Joey Pearson, hello there, lovely. Well, hello, lovely to you as well. Natalie Stubbings from Brizzy. Linda Gilhoni, hello, Kim. It's so nice to see you all. Thanks for tuning in from all around. Vicky Breckenridge, hello, Kim from your neighbour at Caloundra. See, it just pays to be nice to everyone, doesn't it, beautiful people? But for those of you that just joined us, I've just showed you how to quickly make, whip up, like literally it took me minutes, some beautiful spinach and feta cakes. So that's what they look like, lovely people, uncooked. So I'm just about to pop them in the oven, 180 degrees for 25 minutes, and I will post a little picky a little later on when they come out. So there you go. Have a fab day, beautiful people. Amanda Wick, Amanda Calvin, Kylie Bowe, Graham Rayleigh, Marty Bowder. Hello from Port Macquarie. Gosh, hello, Marty. Hope all is well down there with you. Julie Ramsey from Wollongong. The Gong, Julie. Love it. Beautiful place. Michael Hayden, hello to you. Sharon Boosfield, all the way from Melbourne. So Di Palmieri. Oh, what a beautiful surname. I love Palmiers. Donna Johnston, hello from Cairns. Hello, Donna. Anyway, everyone, too many of you to also hello to, but hello to you all. I'll post a picky later about beautiful little spinach and feta cakes and let you know how they end up. Have a fab Tuesday. Bye.